Yeah, make it 7 seasons of at least 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases for José Ramírez. And you heard the radio call there. Yes, this is a player that is on the Hall of Fame highway. It used to be D-Row. Well, he's the most nationally underrated superstar there.
That's over.
I don't think that is the case anymore. He is rightfully celebrated as one of the game's best.
And it's funny. We sit up here, and you have a philosophy on hitting. Geez, I'd say half of my philosophy I learned from you. Being in St. Louis, up the middle the other way. He does the complete opposite of that, and he looks like he's headed to Cooperstown. Get all over the dish, catch it out front, pull everything. But it's just the consistency, the ability to play every day, Albert. Everything he does, he's by far one of the best players in the game. And Eric Nays made a pretty strong statement to me back in Edit. He goes, as we look at these top 10 lists, outside of the emergence of Cal Raleigh becoming like the guy at catcher, he is the one, he's number one at third base. I think you could have arguments all around the diamond.
Yeah.
He seems to be head and shoulders. And I know you got Manny and you got some other guys that play third base, but his numbers are crazy. So we'll dive in. I know you know him well. He's sending you a message with the Dominican flag. He's saying, I want to represent my country and get after it.
And he will.
And he will. So let's get into it. We'll bring up a ton of boards. Just love everything that he does and everything that he's about, both sides of the plate. Like I said, everything on video is pull. Pull for power. And I wasn't a big stolen base guy, and I don't think he lights up the sprint speed leaderboards, but he just knows how to play baseball. So pause this and bring up the first couple boards. Okay, most 20-plus HR, the most 2020 seasons, MLB history. Pretty amazing. Barry and Bobby Bonds have 10.
Good name.
My man Bobby Abreu doesn't get enough love.
Yes.
You talk about underrated.
Exactly.
And he showed me the world in Caracas, playing for the Leones.
Very good career Bobby Abreu had.
And then Carlos Beltran and Eric Davis. Bring up the next board. MLB ranks since the start of 2020. Games played, he's 5th. He's 7th in homers. Ribbies, he's 4th. Stolen bases, he's 1st. Total bases, 3rd. Fangraphs WAR, he's 3rd. Top 5 player in the game for the last 5 years. And just to add on to that consistency, hot changes to the 3rd board. I just think this is incredible. Look at the games played and look at the OPS plus. It's every year. And I talked to Stephen Vogt. I had them in spring training. I said, take me through it. He goes, D, it's not easy to manage, but it's easier to manage when your best player is your hardest worker. You were that.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, how dare I not show up in post when Five's in the cage sweating rockets, doing everything he's got to do to get ready to play a game.
Yeah, and I mean, like you say, I know him really well, and that's who he been. I remember one time, I think it was his 2nd year in the league, he came to Anaheim and got to first base. He's struggling because he hasn't hit a home run. He couldn't drive up the ball. I was like, bro, just get on top of that dish and just get a good pitch to hit and just drive it. It was a wrong, advice that I gave him, because that night he took us 3 times, and then from there on, I mean, his career has been unbelievable. But you just said it, for a guy that play 150 plus game every single year, doesn't complain. He goes out there, and yes, he's raking, but his defense is outstanding. He runs the base really well. He's smart playing the game. I mean, that's like a manager dream. That's a player that you want, And when you see his swing, he's on top of the play. Anything middle in, it's in the seat. He ain't thinking about driving the ball to left field. And he can, but he's not thinking about that. He's thinking about hunting that pitch, middle in, and he's not missing it. Whether it's fastball, changeup, anything, he's driving it out.
Keeps him fair.
Yes.
That's the thing that beauty, when you go through all his home runs from the left side, he'll take 97 deep, and he'll take changeup down and away and kind of hook it down the line. He is a great story with I mean, that he picks that off the ground.
And it's really simple, D-Row, too. He doesn't have this long swing, he just loads. And then from the right side, same way. I mean, just really short to the baseball.
Look at the highest pull percentage since the start of 2021. Your boy Isak Paredes, Robert, at the top of the list.
Wow.
And then J-Ram. Hot change me to the next one. I know
That's like 3 hot changes.
I know. Closest hitters to the plate this season. Ozzie Albies from the right side. Bellinger's all over the dish. Jung-Hoo Lee, the hooligans out there in San Francisco. And then Jose Ramirez from the left side. So let's get back into it. We'll go a little right side bomb. And he does the same thing from both sides of the dish. It appears he might be a little further off the plate and a little bit more close stance, but it's a simple move.
Same thing. Just same thing. Oof. You know, middle end, just trying to pull everything and drive the ball.
Would you tell a kid, like, because I always feel when you're coaching a youth or helping out, and pause this, and you see him from the left side, I mean, he's basically standing on the white line, and from the right side, he's a little bit more closed off and a little bit further off. Would you tell a guy who hits most of his power pull side to get on top of the dish?
Yeah, I will tell the guy.
You don't tell a guy like this to try and hit the ball.
No, because he doesn't, as you see in those videos, he's not trying to hit the ball the other way. He's thinking about, I'm going to get on top of the plate. I don't care if you hit me. If that pitch is middle end, I'm going to put the ball in the seat. And that's what he's been doing for the last 10 years. But, you know, to tell a kid to do it, I mean, first of all, you need to not be afraid to get hit by the ball.
Yeah.
For you to get on top of the play, you know that you're gonna get brushed up several times, and you cannot be afraid and just hunt your pitch, you know, and that's what Jose Ramirez has done really well in his career.
Show his side angle, run this, and then side by side it. Because I played with a couple switch hitters in my career. Chipper thought differently from the left side than he did from the right side. He was more of the all-encompassing hitter from the left side because most of his ABs were coming from there. And then when Don Baylor came over, he told Chipper, like, hey, we don't have as much time to work on your right-handed swing. Get all over the dish and hook homers.
It looks like from the right side, he's a little bit more in his back leg, you know.
Yeah.
Extending more in the back leg, that's 60-40, than the left side.
And the thing that's amazing about him is for all the power, all the stolen bases, he doesn't punch out. I'm going to take you through an AB against Hunter Brown, 97 up and away. 96, he just misses, 1-1. Breaking ball. Heater up, pause this. I know you're not going to know what pitch is coming next because you can never guess what he's going to throw next.
Well, I definitely, if I was a hitter, I ain't thinking of speed. He just blew it 97 by me. I'm sitting on that fastball.
You're sitting on the fastball, right? That's what I would say.
Yeah.
How is he on this pitch right here? Even though it's middle cut, it's probably Hunter Brown's third best weapon. He throws him a changeup, 2-2, and just...
You know why he's on that pitch? Because it was a cookie right there down the middle. Yeah, I mean, he threw 97 by him, but he left that.
But how does he not
right
hook that foul? And then you get George Kirby, who's got explosive stuff. He gets his cookie right there. He misses it, but now he's got 2 strikes, and he goes to battling, waiting for Kirby to make a mistake. Foul off a tough pitch. Spits on this breaking ball, gets to 2-2, tries to go away with a heater lead.
Oh. You know what I love, D-Row, about it, too? You see his swings never change.
Never
either.
changes.
He had an 0-0 count, 2-2 count. He never changed his swing. You know, a lot of guys with 2 strikes, let me put the ball in play.
Yeah.
With Hank, it's like, hey, you know, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down with my A swing hard through the baseball.
Look at the K percentage. You got Arise, Quan, Nico, Kirk, Jeff McNeil. Look at their slugs compared to J-Ram's slug.
Which is pretty special, especially on this era. Especially on this era, you know, a lot of guys, you know, that have power numbers, you know, striking out over 150 times. You know, this guy doesn't, and I think that's why he's so dangerous at the plate because he's able to hit for power, get on base, put the ball on play, you know, and that's why he's having the success he has in his career. I mean, it's a pretty special player, electric. You know, this is a guy, like Rob was saying, like, people don't give a lot of credit, probably because he's playing in Cleveland. If he would be in New York, Boston, or even the Dodgers, I mean, this guy would be out there MVP every year.
Yeah, you got some tough decisions to make with Team Dominican.
It's a good header to have.
By the way, once he gets to 300 homers, 300 stolen bases, he'll be just the 9th player in history to do that.